Oh, walking to talking, shooting this shit, shooting it ish, dips and chips, chips and dip. Tostinos, nigga. So today, what we talking about, guys? You said what? Oh. Sure. Favorite humble, sexy ass, chocolate ass host, Senor Poppy, LRG King, Darkness himself. What can we add to it?
I'm Kristen.
Key. Mel. Back again, guys.
Dev.
Chef Dev.
Over there chefing up the tuna sandwiches and
Chef
shit.
Dev.
Go get the tuna sandwiches on the camera, though, B.
Oh, embarrassing.
We're at the crib today.
I'm not new to this. I'm true to this.
I'm saying everybody couldn't come out. We're missing 2 people. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna give y'all some slight shit. Bro, what is the topic say? Cause I can't sit here and ask them how they choose they niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's just 2 of them. Matter of fact, I ask y'all, how y'all choose y'all women, bro?
Attraction. Attraction, intellect, and I have to say. I forgot what I was gonna say. My third one was conversation.
Conversation.
I say conversation, and you have to have all 3 because it's not hard to be attractive.
Whoa.
It's definitely not hard. It's not hard to be attractive. There's a lot of beautiful women out here, so that's nothing.
Yeah, that's easy.
That's nothing. It's not hard to be attractive.
Yes,
But if I can't have a conversation with you, so where like I'm testing your intellect, where like we're actually in a real deep conversation, I can't rock with you. Like for me, because I have to have a mental connection with you in order for me to pursue anything deeper than you.
I agree with that. How about you, Chanel?
You ain't gonna go?
I ain't going.
You gonna go just out?
What age is that?
All right. For me, I think attraction definitely has to be a thing. If it's not, then I think you lying. Like you said, you're not. Definitely, I'm gonna piggyback on the conversation piece. But for me, it is ambition and just like not being complacent. Like I can't stand a stagnant ass, complacent ass motherfucker, especially not with a woman. Like,
First of all, niggas are chosen. We don't get to pick.
So what if you chose by your options? You still picking.
Sure.
If you're chosen by the options that you're putting in work for, you still picking.
Yeah, well, she chose me first. Let's give her all the credit.
Is it that easy for you?
It's never that. I don't get, listen,
I mean, it's a lot of truth in it, though.
I don't get no type of play outside.
Oh.
Well,
I don't believe you. Like, are you being sarcastic?
Stop, don't say that.
Are you being sarcastic?
And I don't go outside.
Definitely don't do that. Yeah, definitely don't do that.
That's why I started working at the bar.
But then you don't even pull up on people at the bar.
Exactly.
What the
That's
hell?
what I'm saying.
He's
Pull up
like,
on everybody
he
at the
don't
bar.
get no
You
play
ain't gotta
outside.
pull up on nobody when you work at the bar, because you work at the bar. They all love you.
And I see this. I literally see the same
Same
motherfuckers
Jones every week.
every day.
That's an easy kill.
Oh, you really?
But we
niggas.
talking about
Easy
what
killing ain't what you want.
Talking about
Easy
women
killing.
though.
Easy, you know what I'm saying? It be too easy.
We're
Yo,
talking
you
about
making
picking
that
on. We're not
face,
talking
bro.
about, look, this an easy night right here.
No, that's not what we talking about. We talking about picking and
That's
choosing.
what I'm saying, like-
You know what I'm saying? We talking about somebody we actually gonna fuck with. You know what I'm saying? I'm
In
not.
the long run. not
No,
just
easy
for
kill.
the
I mean,
spur of the
easy kill obviously can be interpreted as just as sexual, but an easy
Yeah.
kill can
It's
also.
gonna say
But I'm
death.
saying easy kill just to break the ice though.
We're not gonna go all the way there. No,
Why not?
No,
Oh.
no. Because I don't want to talk about it on camera.
What?
Nothing.
Speak on it.
But if I was to choose a woman, it's gonna be on definitely how she looked. What we're able to talk about, and if we're able to sit in silence. If we can sit in silence.
What does that mean?
First-
I'm so
If we can be in the same vicinity of each other, same, like we're good, we're comfortable. But we just don't have to talk. We don't have to be in conversation. Like
Y'all
we can
ain't
just
talking.
No,
not really. It's just
Meaning-
sometimes we just don't want to talk.
meaning like even if we're watching a movie.
Yeah, we could be whatever, doing
If
everything.
you're able to just like sit and be comfortable
I'm
Yeah.
good.
and not ask me fucking a million questions during the movie.
Or what
Even
if you
if
don't
it's
feel
like, I'm talking about like movie that you're not interested in at all. At all.
What about when
No,
y'all
I'm not
niggas
gonna
stay
say
away?
that. Cause I'm gonna make sure it's a movie that is mutual. Like I'm not.
That's bullshit.
I'm dead ass. Like
I'm-
nine times out of ten.
I don't want to watch anime, and I
I'm
have
a-
to be forced to watch it.
But that's
Anime.
what I don't. That has nothing to do with me.
That's what I'm saying. Are you okay with watching anime with
I
me
watch it, but
and
I
sit
don't
there in
want to.
silence? So okay, cool.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But that's the thing. Like
That's
okay,
somebody
just
I
like
can
you're
fuck with.
willing to do that, I'm willing to do that. So whatever. If it's something
I
that
think it
we
should be
mutual-
mutual. If I gotta
I-
watch stuff that you
I,
don't watch,
I have sat in the
I'll
crib
do
with
that.
my
And
shorty
watch-
and
and watch
watched
chick flicks.
Love and Hip Hop and all that bullshit.
I love chick flicks.
Like I done sat in the crib and done that. Like
Know what I'm saying?
So, like I
if you
said-
ain't never got
Come
no
on,
cheeks
man.
watching the Notebook,
like I
come
said,
on.
I'm willing to do
I'm
that.
not
Like,
lying. I love chick flicks. I don't.
Now, I'm not gonna be watching it. I'm gonna be on my phone
I like
or
the
doing something
Yeah.
else, whatever,
What's
blah
the-
blah
what's
blah.
the
But it's
genre-
just the
what's
fact,
the
like I said,
genre
we're
with Ben
here.
Affleck?
Like you're comfortable, I'm comfortable.
Gone
That's what it
Girl? Is that Ben Affleck joint?
is. Yeah,
Gone
Joe,
Girl.
when Shorty
Yeah.
when Shorty
Yeah.
act like
Scary
she like he
movie.
killed
That's
her.
a scary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a fire joint.
No, that joke crazy.
That's
That
a
joke
fire
is
I'm talking
crazy.
about like stuff like About Last Night.
I don't
That's
know
not
what
a
that
joke.
is.
It is so good.
That's a black people film.
But
That one was chick flick.
it is kind of it's
That's
a
a
good
You
mix.
talking about chick
That's
flicks?
a
You
black
talking
man
about
film.
like the Notebook and shit like that.
Yeah, that's white people stuff.
What?
I think it's
Motherfucker ain't
chick flick. I
fuck
think
with the
it's
Notebook.
I mean, I'm talking
Did
sex.
she say that's white people
I'm
stuff?
watching Sex
A
and the
little
City.
bit.
That's
Like I
that's
said,
the
if
chick
you're
flick.
watching-
It is the chick flick, but I'm not gonna put that on.
But that's what
I'm
I'm
watching
saying.
Sex
If
and
you're
the
watching it, I'm
yeah, I
cool.
can watch Sex and the City.
I could be in your space
Love
where you're
Jones.
comfortable.
It's
Where
like-
that's what you want to watch.
Love Jones is
Whether
black.
I'm paying attention to it or
Love
not.
Jones is a black
that's cool.
film.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't care if you pay attention. As long
So hold on, wait, maybe black films don't have chick flicks.
Ooh.
What?
Oh no.
Girls
Perfect example. Not Girls Trip is the perfect one, and
Girls
Jump in the
Trip
Broom. Jump in the Broom is a
Jump
chick
in the
flick.
Room is so good.
That's
Yeah.
a chick flick.
Yeah.
Brown Sugar.
Oh,
Sugar's a
I
black
mean,
Just Right. Oh, that's a
Jones.
chick flick.
Just Right.
Just right.
Just Right.
Just Right was really
Another
good.
black movie.
No, I said I don't
See?
consider that a chick flick.
Another black
No,
black
I mean,
movie.
I like it.
I love
I didn't say I
it.
didn't like it. I just, I mean, I
I
think
was
of that
like,
like
oh,
more
let me put
one
that
of,
to you.
just yeah, black movie.
Just
You know
Right.
what?
Think-
These, they're probably chick flicks, but to me, they're black movies.
Yeah.
They're just anything that's hard in black movies. I'm talking about hard black movies.
Like what?
Oh.
Racism or something?
No, any like good black movie.
Oh, good
any
black
good
movie.
black movie is a fire.
Yeah.
It can be a
Yeah.
chick flick. It can be whatever.
Yeah.
It's fire. It's a
Yeah.
black staple to me.
True.
Cool.
Turn on just right. I'm gonna sit here and light up, watch comedy.
Ernestine.
Yeah. Queen Latifah put that nigga back together.
She did, didn't
Put that
she?
nigga back together. Built his confidence and everything.
Built his confidence up.
And everything.
How we pick our women?
He still went back though.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got, how you pick,
You
how
got
you pick your
trapped.
niggas? I need to
You
know.
got trapped in all
How you
that.
go about picking your niggas, yo?
She looking for the gray sweatpants off top.
Uh-huh.
What?
Like,
Oh yeah, the big. Oh,
yeah, I say she looking for the
She
imprint
need
of the sweatpants off top.
If you have them on, that's the first thing every female is gonna look at.
No, but you could be a grower.
Not a show.
I mean, but you still. you
I'm
still
a grower. I'm a grower, not a
You
shower.
know, like,
Wait, show nothing.
I mean,
Unfortunately, it's gonna start with like what you got on, you know. how you're carrying yourself. Like, are you the loudest one in the room? Are you the most confident in the one room? You know, kind of pick them back off of how they
I like that.
act.
I
yeah,
like that
energy, like, you know, that's how I start. And then, you know, we
But you're not
converse.
saying nothing.
I'm not.
If the how are you looking at the loudest
Yeah.
or the
Okay, so if I'm somewhere and you're the loudest one in the room, I'm already not staring at you. I'm already not looking at you because I'm gonna feel like you're doing a lot. And I
Really?
like my man to be doing the
See,
most.
I feel like
you can go toe to toe.
Yeah. But if you're dressed nice,
When you
I mean,
pick it up,
obviously, I'm gonna not be worried about it. Like, if you're just coming from work, I don't care. But I'm just saying, if we're out socializing, if you're dressed nice, dress for your age.
Oh, that's a big one.
You know.
I like, please, emphasis on
Yeah,
that.
dress for your
Can we
age. And
get out of the affiliation?
I want to hear how you
that's
talk.
for y'all. I don't
You
think
said
women.
who?
I don't think
The
women really have.
affiliation.
I mean, of course,
What's
you're
that?
just extenu like making sure you have to be seen you wearing this super mini skirt, blah blah blah. Of course, after a certain age, as a woman, that's not what you're trying to see.
Yeah.
But for y'all, like, I really understand that because a lot of niggas, like, I see 50-year-old niggas still trying to dress like us.
Exactly.
And they
And
say,
I
Give
just-
it up. Give
I
it
don't
up.
like it, and I
Me
feel like
either.
you're already not about to be who I wanted you to be.
But-
if you're 50 with the skinny and
But,
jeans on,
like,
it's not giving.
but I look at
If
myself
you wear
like
a
in the
certain
future,
way,
in the
it's
future,
a
I'm gonna be that
certain
fly ass
person.
grandpa.
Yeah.
you can still be fly. Like, I feel like
Y'all so judgy.
No,
Let me wear my
I-
fucking
I-
hoodies, bro.
No, it's not about the
Let me
hoodie,
wear my
but
hoodies.
you can start to take that look and still be like have an urban street look, but mature it up some.
Yeah.
Like
What is
now, okay,
What is
mature it
that?
up. So before you
I
probably wore
gotta throw on a
something.
blazer.
No, you haven't even listened.
Put on a cardigan, baby.
No, like if you okay, so like for instance, right? Like I feel like a perfect example is like, all right. So before, maybe when you're younger, your jeans or just the quality, right? So the quality of your stuff younger, you ain't got that much bread. As you get older, like start to get your clothes either tailored to your body. If you know
Absolutely.
your legs are short or something, start to have your pants that look more fitting and more better for you. You
Yeah,
know,
that's-
and then like if you wear a hoodie, you put a peacoat over it. It makes it look more like
Yeah,
an adult.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like you start, you know, because when we going out,
Nah,
I'm gonna have
nah.
on a dress and stiletto, and now you know what I'm saying? I just feel like we gotta start
Peacoat,
to.
trench coat.
You
it
have
is
to
what it
start.
is, like.
You should, as a man in your 30s, you should have a trench coat. You should have a casual shoe. You should have a suit. There's certain things because women, our wardrobe is naturally diverse,
Yeah.
right? Whether we have,
You said A.
huh?
You said A.
I have
What do you
multiple.
As in
I'm
one.
gonna say, I have
No,
multiple.
I said at minimum though. People don't even have that.
Yeah, I say I have multiple, and I love a good pair of loafers. So
I'm saying, all right, you can swag it up. You can
Like,
really
I
wear
can
that swag it up with a
you got
loafer
your
and a
own
I like
jeans.
Jordans.
Or
You
you
can
can
change
change
it
your
up.
eyes. You know, like.
Shit.
I'm just saying, like, you know, at some point we
You
gotta,
wanted me to pay for
you gotta,
something?
yeah, let
I
some
guess
stuff
you're
go.
right.
You gotta let some stuff go.
You want me to pay? I don't know what you want to do.
now you
So
fraud.
yeah.
I guess.
I got a question
What's up?
pertaining to the trench coats and I mean in the pea coats because I work at Aces now. We see the same niggas every week.
Okay.
I work 3 days a week.
Okay.
These niggas in there those 3 days.
3 days.
3 days. Same pea coats. I'm just saying.
Nah, but a peacoat not cheap. If you get
That's-
a good peacoat,
I'm
a good
just-
peacoat is not cheap.
I just want to know like the women's standard of like what do niggas need to be having like in their wardrobe? You said a minimum. That's not good enough.
I would say a good date outfit. You should have a good date outfit. You should have some type of business casual look. Let's say if we're going to a professional happy hour, we might be
I see
going
what
to
you're saying.
different stuff like.
Okay. So as far as if we go out on a date and you got on stilettos and then what?
Dress.
What kind of dress? What kind?
A black mini dress. Backless.
Silk.
It depends on where you going.
Like the one
It
I
depends
seen
on-
you in.
yeah, I said it depends on where
Like
you
the one I
going.
seen you in
Which one?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, you had your bike out.
That wasn't no dress. That was
Oh,
a
dress,
leather
white
skirt
girl.
and a tank top.
Damn.
So something like that. What do a nigga need to
That
have?
nigga daydream.
No, that's pretty casual. That's not like the look I'm talking about.
You know what
So
mini
you're
dresses?
talking about.
Mini dresses are dresses that comes out here. It's mini, and there's
Okay,
midi,
first
and there's
of all,
maxi, right?
No, I had on a mini skirt. It wasn't a dress though.
Was it
In
fire?
house.
It was
Love it.
fire.
So you're saying stilettos and a dress.
What should he have on? Is that
What
you
should
meant?
he have on?
Slacks and a button up.
I think so too. And a casual shoe.
Damn.
And
You can wear them
going out-
blazers.
Where we
I don't
going?
necessarily
Where's
agree with that.
where's that date going?
Steakhouse.
Okay. So we're talking about like a Morgan's or a Ruth Chris or something of that nature.
Flemings, Buckheads.
Okay.
This is a standard.
Then where we're going.
I'm not saying my thing is it's
It's
not about every single time. I'm saying it should be some
No, I'm just
diversity.
trying to figure out.
But there's certain places that
And
you
you-
go,
you're
you
saying
just
he
know
said-
you should dress up.
Yeah, I'm just
Put
trying
on
to
this
figure out
attire
where
for this situation.
what a dude should be wearing when a woman put on a certain type of.
Yeah, or like perfect example, vacations, right? I think a lot of times guys don't really pack appropriate things for vacation. So if we doing one night in the resort at a nice restaurant, you know, they always have like the all inclusive like that one nice like sushi spot. You should have like one nice like maybe a tropical shirt, a chino pant, something. Like I think if you pull up to dinner like, all right, well I got the sweats on, like come on, like we 30 plus. Like at this point, like this is we out, but let's change it up.
Yeah.
Like let's change it up. I think that's like because the thing is it's funny because men see it as like, oh, this one want to wear it. Cool, okay, but then let's keep it mutual then, right? So when we go out, you want to take me to a fancy dinner. Let me just come outside with some Uggs, a legging, and a hoodie.
But
And if you
Well,
cool, you know what I'm saying? If you cool with it,
Well, now.
but I'm just saying like. You gotta remember. I don't think y'all understand on that level or see it as that mutual, like mutual. You know, mutuality.
I don't think some dudes know that.
I definitely.
Because I'm saying, because you always expect a woman to have a diverse attire and wardrobe.
Yeah, but now
But like-
I'm gonna match her fly.
That's what it should be, though. And that's not usually what it is.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
usually
a
like,
man
accept me
for
for what
that.
I am,
But
but I
you're
want to see
saying-
you dressed up, and that's not cool.
But all right.
Yeah.
But you're saying like
I
the
get
the
that.
the outfit that you have on. There may be some NBA players that come to that dinner with a Gucci hoodie on and some nice Amiri jeans and some sneakers.
That's acceptable for me.
Sometimes.
I'm saying, but that may happen. That's a problem.
I didn't say it was a problem. I think, but I'm saying between him and when
Would that be a
LeBron put on a
problem
button
with you?
up, a button up and a chino, I would rather see the LeBron look. I'm just being honest.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not that deep for me. It's the quality of what you have on, really. Like, I don't care to see you in a button down if you don't want to wear a button down. That's cool. But have on a very nice, thick t-shirt or a shirt that is not considered a t-shirt.
No
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No.
Yeah.
You may have ordered it online.
Nah, like I said, for me, I'm gonna match her fly. So it's like if we're going, and for me, it's like it's depending on where we going. So if I feel like okay, we going to this top of the line, okay, I don't think there's any 5 stars in Richmond, but this 3-star, maybe close to a 4-star, like I'm gonna assume that she's dressing up. So I'm gonna dress up. Now if she pull up or if I pull up on her and she got on something different, then maybe I might look at it like, okay, maybe I'm overdressed or I may want to go home and change or something.
That's what
off
I want
top,
to avoid.
But
Because
like
there was-
off top, like I'm gonna feel like depending on where we're going, this is how I'm gonna dress for this occasion.
So you feel like you have overdressed for an event, for
I
a
have.
date?
That's
Where
what
were
I'm
y'all
saying.
going?
To a seafood place.
And where's she at?
Like just some leggings and a shirt and a flannel.
Maybe okay. Maybe she didn't know.
Well, shit. I'm the nigga wearing the hoodie and shit, the athletic wear and shit.
But I like dressing up though.
I ain't
If
opposed.
I
Maybe
I
she
ain't
thought it was a
opposed
loyal
to dressing up
thing.
and shit,
Like
but
I have a
just
reason
naturally,
to. I'm all for it.
it's my shit.
But I also feel like if you spent $2,500 on your sweatsuit, it's acceptable to go with me. So.
See, and I'm,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
see, I'm the opposite. I don't care how much you spent on it. You can get fly and
Yeah,
good with
like-
it. And you can find you a nice tweed blazer, a fitted jean, a nice thick, like you could wear thick black tee, blazer, jeans, and some like loafer shoes and be swagged out. Like,
No,
and that's
I agree
simple.
with you.
And you can get that from a thrift store.
No,
It's
I
about
agree.
style. Like, I don't need you to have on no Amiri jeans or no expensive stuff. Like, I want to be able to be, when I'm out, that I'm looking like a woman, you looking like a man. That's the problem I have. I think black men have just kind of like skated with their we can just wear whatever, but it's like, now if I'm like you said, when you saw her, you like, what the hell, you a woman, like, what are them shoe at? You know what I'm saying? Why your hair not done? But it's like, oh, but you came outside looking like a damn, like you just rolled over out of bed, or you just came from the basketball court, but I gotta look nice. Like, that's not equally, that's not acceptable. That's not
Shit,
cool.
I come out here with this bald ass head and this beard lined up. It's great. We Gucci. We ain't had to get that fucking close.
But I'm just saying it should
Yeah,
be.
but then you look down at your shoes and they on retail was $220, and then paying whatever you paid for them, it was way more than $220. So I ain't hearing that bald head beard shit. You still try to look good when you out too. And you gonna make sure you look good out for her because she look good.
No. You getting the wrong ones. Get those over there.
Yeah. Fire, boy.
Niggas don't got these.
He's
these
getting to his Travis Scott.
very
days.
expensive.
He turning it up.
These are very cheap. These
But
are
it looks like, I don't mean to touch you, but this
Yeah.
looks like a nice
They just
quality.
they just look. No, I'm talking. She's talking about the pants. Look, shout out to my son Rella. Yeah, we do mushrooms
Swagged
too.
out.
We definitely do mushrooms.
Speak for yourself.
Magic,
No.
Speak for yourself.
magic
I
mushroom
don't do any
meat.
drugs.
Magic
Even
mushroom
the ones
now.
prescribed by me from the doctor. I meant so.
Those are the
drug
worst
free,
ones.
Unfortunately,
I know,
You
right?
said what?
She said she
I don't
was
do
on-
any drugs except for the ones prescribed by me for me.
You can prescribe you some mushrooms.
Yeah.
Do that.
Never. You know what? I don't peer pressure nobody.
What do they do? I won't even talk about that.
We talk
We
about
do
that
not
later.
promote this. On
Yeah. All right.
No.
This is the point. Is why we do not discuss
No one
this.
knows.
Listen, if you're 21 of age, I promote smoking weed. If
Do you want this on your show?
if you're in the right state of mind, you know, smoke weed. It's relaxing.
This was Real Nigga Radio before this.
Mushrooms
You gotta find a sponsor for the weed now.
and magical mushrooms. Please use at your own discretion.
Yes.
Smoking
Don't
weed
do
is
it while you
cool.
at work.
Make sure you know where you're getting your stuff from. Fentanyl is a very dangerous thing out here.
Don't ever fuck with that. Don't touch it. You can get high
No,
touching
but
that
you're not
stuff.
gonna know, my nigga. That's fentanyl out here and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
why.
so
You know what I'm
sad.
saying.
That's why you should stay drug free if you can.
Or just fuck with
roll
who
your
you
shit.
been fucking with from jump.
Right.
Okay.
Stay loyal. Stop fucking
Yeah.
with these new people. Everybody talking about that Zar. That's fentanyl. It's fucking fentanyl. That's why you get you one of those.
First time smoking.
Go ahead, Joe. You get you one of those.
Oh gosh.
Don't.
Don't go over there.
Ain't shit in there. There's a dead giant in there.
It's a what?
There's a dead plant in there. Love languages. I don't know who said which one of y'all question was that?
Devin.
Devin, he's not even fucking.
No, I said Devin. Dev.
Oh, Dev?
Again.
What's you talking about them love languages?
I wanted to know what y'all's love languages.
Yeah. Well, I think it's two ways. One way that you receive love, and then one way you
Yeah.
give it.
But the ultimate.
Told you my love language, like you said, sitting in silence. If I could be in your space.
Quality time.
Yes, if I could be in your space and we don't really have to be talking about anything, but just the bonding time alone, I'm good. Because like I said, for the most part, I'm a Taurus, so I hold a lot of shit in.
You a
anyway.
what?
I'm a Taurus.
When your birthday?
May 3rd.
On May 16th. That's you know. Look, we see red.
Yeah, like so
Be the
I'm
bull.
cool with not having to talk. Like if you want to talk, like if it's that important to you, cool, we can go ahead and talk. But I'm cool with just being around you. Like I'm good. Like we watching whatever we watching, we on the phone, whatever, blah blah blah. Just as long as I'm in your space, I'm comfortable.
I can dig that.
Yeah.
I can dig that. I'm Loverboy 3000, man. I don't know if that's
That
love.
was the 5 love languages.
What is
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Do that.
So the 5 love languages are words of affirmation, physical touch,
Yeah.
receiving gifts, quality time, and acts of service.
Definitely active
Quality
service.
time, but we already cuddling as is.
So it's
Like,
yours
so
is
that-
quality time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
man, quality time too.
How I receive, yeah, it is. But I do like acts of service.
Yeah.
The most. What's second?
I get that.
The gifts you can keep that. The words you can keep that.
Yeah,
And the
I
touching you can keep
I
that
don't
too.
care about none of that. Like, that's
definitely
I mean, we can cuddle up. Like I said, I'm fine with cuddling. But after about 20 to 30 minutes, I'm hot now. Get off me.
Yeah.
But we still, like I said, we still here. Like, as long as I'm in your space, like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's yours, Dad?
Mine would be, I can put them in order. So, I like them all. One would be quality time, and then 2 would be acts of service. 3 would be physical touch. 4 would be words of affirmation, and then 5 receiving gifts. So yeah.
I like her order. I like the
Yeah.
same order, but it's still I like all of them, and I like my big thing is reciprocation. So as much as I like getting it, I like giving it too. Like I don't feel like it's right if I don't give as much as I want. Basically, the golden rule: you treat people how you want to be treated. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's me.
Sure. I like them all.
I changed a lot. My first thing used to be receiving gifts just because of the lack of. Like, I just felt like I always am the giver, you know, for everybody. And so I'm like, that's the one thing I'm looking for. Like, I needed that because I'm the one that give.
Right.
And so the older I got, I was just kind of like, I need to heal from that. Like, it's okay. Move on. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't make or break a good person. So.
Right. I feel like,
But it's necessary. I need a little something, something.
And I feel like I would show how I care about somebody by my acts of service. Like, if I start to do stuff or like take care of little stuff, like it's like, okay, I want you to be happy. I want you to be comfortable. I want you to be good. So that's like me expressing like I'm trying to take care of you. But yeah.
But isn't it fucked up when you realize like that may not be what the person needs? Like, even though like you love your acts of service to help somebody, you know, to feel like you want to love on somebody else, and that just may not be what they need.
Yeah, then you start to feel unappreciated. And you just be like, I'm done.
Yeah, it's really sucks.
Or you just stop.
But then I guess that's the point of knowing what love languages are, because if you really care about that person, you'll try to figure out love them the way they need to be loved, and then they understand the vice versa.
true.
So
One's act service.
are you like
That nigga said, "What have you done for me?"
Lately, like,
Rub my feet.
These niggas got bad judgment of me. It's not the what have you done for me lately. It's just sometimes I don't like doing certain shit.
You know, like what?
Doing certain things.
Oh,
like
So
what?
just a favor.
Yeah.
So
like-
making life a little bit easier for you one day. Yeah.
It's the little things.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. As a woman, that shit add up.
So let me.
But as I'm not
Let me-
even gonna get into
Maybe it's
that.
who I'm dating
Let me
all the
ask you.
time, but I just feel like it add up
But
and
it-
get drained.
Let me ask you this. So you said you just don't like doing certain shit, so you need acts of service. Are you loving on that person with your acts of service for her because that's what you need too? Or are you trying to figure out what she needs?
I'm gonna try to figure out what her acts of service. I mean, her love languages are.
Oh.
As long as receiving gifts is not at the top of the list.
Well, so receiving gifts wouldn't be like.
I say that because I don't want to have to. I feel like I have to spend my money on someone to keep them around.
Right. And
So
when,
even if it may be the like little shit,
okay.
but if I know I have
Like
to
a
keep,
rose in the garden, like you can pick it and just bring it to you, and that might make
Right.
my day. That's the type of receiving gifts I'll be talking about. Just the thoughtfulness behind
See,
it.
I thought that would be
but the
active
way
service.
No, that's a gift. That was a gift.
in the
I wanted to see you
in the
smile.
manner of like the world that we live in right now. That's not. I don't know no
Shit.
women like that.
Back over here.
I'm a lover boy 3000. I'm corny as fuck, yo.
Yeah,
that
you
little
may-
shit,
you
that
may
little
do
shit go a
that.
long way.
You may do that,
A
but
gift could be I
some
wish
women
you
are
better.
they may think that's cool,
That's where
but that's not what they're looking for. Maybe that's some that chick.
It's sweet.
But that's what I'm. That's what
It's
I'm
sweet
saying.
until it gets old.
Hell no, that shit ain't gonna get old for me because that's what I need.
Well, I guess I
you
need
doing
to
the little
know
stuff
what
that
it
takes no effort though. That's the thing. That's what I'm trying to get to. Like
Like it gets old.
it's cute when you did it now, but it's like
At the beginning
now you
stages,
doing it.
like because now it's just
That's
I'm
understandable.
just
I
getting.
don't agree.
Yeah, at the beginning stages,
You taking the easy route. Like I'm saying, over time it's like, okay, man,
After
you
a while,
need to
you
put
gotta
some
switch
effort.
up.
You
You gotta
gonna
step it up
you gonna have to go to
eventually.
Vogue Flowers, my nigga. Don't be clipping no damn weeds outside.
But-
Like,
but-
that's
You
enough.
but-
did that
even
shit for me
still-
for 20 fucking years, and I
Right,
will
even
appreciate
still,
it.
at some point, like, depending on the gesture, it should still be cute.
Yeah,
or,
it
you know
should
what
still
I'm
be the
saying?
same thing you thought about
It
me.
still should be love. It depends on the
Yeah,
gesture.
that's fine. I understand that, but
like, that shit's sweet.
but
But
that's the
some
little
of them.
things, yes. But at the end of the day, like I'm still gonna want to go above that.
Yeah, that's what I guess what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I'm still gonna.
The little
wanna,
things are cute, but sometimes
Yeah, after
if
a
somebody
while,
wants
like,
to see you,
okay,
you go
I
above and
started
beyond.
off like this, and we growing up, we maturing, you on your grown man shit. I'm going to want to step up
Yeah.
and do more
That's
shit.
what I'm saying.
Not implying never
See,
get another
it gotta
another
be that motherfucker
gift.
that make you want to do that. Let's go to the next conversation.
That's-
Applying pressure.
I think
Gotta
that's
applying pressure,
I
yo.
mean, but if you carrying yourself a certain way, maybe she gonna want to better the way she going about her life.
thank you.
Nah.
I'd say that,
and,
to you.
and yeah, it should be that way. But I think some of us had that experience that it's not that way all the
But
time.
that's not cool.
But that's not everybody. You can't judge everybody off of what you previously had.
I'm not at all. At all.
I agree with what you was about to say because like I feel like you cannot expect someone to be giving these acts of service, doing these small gestures, applying pressure, being ambitious, and getting to the chicken, quote unquote, and then you lazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, or you ain't being
Stagnant.
thoughtful.
What you say?
You talking about don't be
stagnant
stagnant, but
nigga,
nigga, then you be
stagnant,
stagnant.
right?
So it's like, but you want that person to turn up, but you ain't dealing with your life is. So it's kind of like you can't expect that same level. Be like, I want all of this, but it's like, well, what are you doing with your life?
Like, if you
So
not
if y'all
recipro-
both
you
were
can't
being
reciprocate
if
that,
misery love
then-
company, and both of y'all was just sitting around, you know, smoking up and laid up, you know, you can't be like, well, you should have made me get up. Like, no, you should have got up on your own.
Because you wanted to get up.
Not because somebody else.
I hear that.
It should be on you.
That's your character, though.
And if you start moving how you move, and then that person still ain't moving, it's like, all right, look, now I gotta go, cause now I'm telling you where I am in my life. I'm not feeling it, and I'm trying to make strides to better my life. And you're comfortable with where we were, but I've grown from that.
And where you are, so
Cause I had this conversation with like, you know, people in my family, like, you can't just expect someone to like motivate you or be like, well, you should come in my life and then you should be, you know, I want to see somebody that, I'm like, no, like that should be yourself. You should be leading. You should, whatever life you want, it should be internal, something that you want for yourself.
Yeah.
And you should be finding someone who wants similar things in their life.
Yeah.
And if you keep going in a direction and that person ain't moving, it's not my responsibility to pull you along. You're supposed to have that own drive inside of yourself.
I agree with that. I feel like when I turned 29, I made a decision to say, I'm gonna really take care of myself. I'm really think for myself, because I do a lot of pushing everybody around me, and that could be a codependency thing, but I want everybody to be great. Everybody gotta be a boss. Everybody gotta make money. Everybody gotta just like, what are you doing if you're not doing these things? And then I realized it's making me sick. Like I'm literally investing my life into everybody else. What am I doing for myself?
Right.
So it's so important to really focus on.
And I feel,
seriously.
I feel like
Really
I feel like he the same way.
Like
I'm
you
not
really
gonna lie to you.
have to focus on yourself.
You're at this next level, then everybody that's around you,
Gotta
and
be
you're
up
trying
there.
to get them to that next level.
That shit'll
And the
fuck you
fact
up.
that I'm going so hard for you, whether you're showing that you want this for yourself or not,
not.
I'm going so hard. I'm stressing myself out because I want to see you
Oh,
up.
this
I want to
gonna
see
be
you on the
crap.
top
This is
with
really-
me.
This shit
So
for
I
real.
get
This
it.
some real ass shit. Like
Yeah,
it will
facts.
physically make you sick,
I don't
and
know
I'm dealing with
any
that
other
shit.
way.
Like
it's like I said, and then you get, of course, if these your peoples, like you're really in your head,
yeah,
like
you
all
love these
day, like yo,
motherfuckers. Yeah.
how the fuck can I help this person get to this next step? Like, and if, of course, if they not seeing it, you can try to push it, but if they don't understand it or comprehend it, and even at some point in time, like they gotta go.
To me, pushing people away. I started pushing people away.
But it's
and all
not
that
even you
shit.
pushing them away. That's what's real.
That's what-
Like they don't need to be a
Growth.
part of your life.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
growth.
Facts.
Though
That's
it
just
feels
being
like
real.
it to you because that shit hurt because you love them.
I've
Like
cut-
I'm pushing them
I've-
away, but really you're growing.
Yeah, I've
out
cut
of
off
that
a
shit,
couple
like,
niggas like that because it's just like my nigga,
Nah.
you like you're comfortable where you're at and I'm not.
Exactly.
Like even where I'm at right now, like I'm not comfortable. I'm still looking for that next step. Still trying to figure out what's going to better my life in the future for my future kids, for just me in general. Like even outside of any of that, and it's like if I don't feel like you have that hunger, that you have that you're putting in that same focus, that same energy that I'm putting in, or that the rest of my niggas is putting in, you gotta go because you're not helping us. You hindering us.
Correct.
Yeah. And it sucks to feel like you leaving somebody behind, but really that was dead weight.
And
for
then
you
they,
anyway.
yeah, like it get crazy because it might get to a point like they might feel like, oh yeah, you not they nigga, like you done left them behind, and feelings get attached with it. They might come out out their mouth for something crazy or whatever. Like, and like it's the fact of I loved you. And I still love you. Whether I can fuck with you or not, I still love you. I still wish you the best. But if you're not looking for your best, I can't do nothing for that. And if you
Right.
feel a type of way about that, it is what it is.
Fuck it.
Yeah, it is what it is. Like,
You gotta want better for your damn self.
Yeah.
Focus on your own self. Period.
Facts.
This shit is doing good for me.
I tell,
Can you tell? Like
I
I'm
tell my
literally
cousin-
doing like
Yeah, facts.
like I
weight
tell my
coming
cousins that
off,
shit every
life is getting
day.
better. Shit's
Like they be
happening.
so focused on everybody else, and I'm like, yo, I get it, but my nigga, y'all two are like they twins. Like, but I'm like, y'all are not in a predicament. Like, I understand helping each other because y'all twins. That's just y'all. Like y'all are looking out for each other at the most, anyways. Like y'all are grown, y'all really know this and the third. Okay, I get it, but you can't even help him if you not right.
Ain't-
But if you so focused on helping the next person, you not thinking about helping yourself. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Cause you fucked up, so you can't even help the next person. As much as you think you are helping the next person, you're not really helping them.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I think that's also a reason why you should always be around, keep company that are probably doing a little bit better than you. You know, like
Absolutely.
making more money, have better jobs. You know, stay around people who are actually doing shit so that you're always constantly motivated. You don't want to only want to be the one pulling on them because eventually you're gonna become where they are. You're
A
gonna need a little
burden.
bit more,
Yeah,
and
you don't want to become a burden.
You don't want to
just
become
wanna
a
get
burden
there.
to them,
Like,
but
you just want to get there.
yeah. Definitely move out of those circles and into new circles all the time. Like,
And I think a lot of times people surround themselves with people like where they want to feel like the best one in the group, or they always want to pour into other people because taking that step to look in the mirror and really evaluate your shit,
yeah.
it ain't easy.
Yeah.
And niggas don't want to deal with that. They don't want to deal with like when I really look at what I've been doing with my life, it ain't hitting.
It ain't really.
So, and people don't want to come to that realization and really swallow that pill to accept that my nigga, I've been fucking off for a couple. I've been fucking up. So you continuously like, well, I'm gonna just focus on other people. No, you don't need to pour into them because you don't want to take that reality check.
Yeah, because
When you take that reality check, you really like, cause you know deep down, you know you've been playing.
Yeah, and you actually got to put that fucking work in.
Yeah.
So when you expose yourself, you're like, shit, I got to get to fucking work because I'm behind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
and
behind.
then like I
yeah.
said, like you're looking at your peers and you looking at these and they like, yo, you looking at them like, yo, they got this, they got that. I still don't have that. We're the same age, like we've been doing the same shit, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. Like, but they moved a little bit differently than you moved.
Right.
And they got different results. So it's like,
Yeah, but
do
not look to your left and your right in the case because that's the thief of joy one. And then you don't know what the fuck they did to get to get what they got. So don't be looking at that shit.
That's
People
true,
be
too.
scamming
That's-
all day
no,
long.
but
I see
that's
both
true.
sides though, because I just see what you're saying. At some point too, you gotta. Okay, for example, if
It's
you
not-
in your 30s,
Like, it's not hate or jealousy or envy or any of that. It's just you're looking and reflecting on your life. Like,
Correct.
yo,
we in our
like
30s, you
I'm
should
like
have property by
yeah,
now.
I'm right here. Like, and this
No,
is like,
I don't
especially if
do
this is
that.
your, especially if this is your bitch, this your best friend, or this is your nigga. Like, you looking like, oh, well, they got this, or and they got that, or whatever, but I don't have this yet, or like. That like I said, the reflection really hits you like, yo, I've really been bullshitting like these
Or
last
simple
few,
shit,
like,
yeah.
like so
But
it's
the
just
property
like
shit, everybody don't want a property. Everybody can't handle having a
But-
property.
That's what we should talk about the financial literacy.
Yeah,
We
but
in our
yeah, we're
30s,
talking about, like-
we pushing 40 and you haven't
Nothing to
invested
show
into
for it,
equity
like
within
anything.
yourself, or you haven't done any investments. You need to take that reality check to say, I've
You've
been
been
on
fucking
multiple
around
trips.
for 40
I done bought
years.
designer clothes. I done been on trips. I done bought bags. I done bought jewelry. I done paid for stuff for niggas. But in terms of me building equity for something that I own, you didn't do that. So that's something that needs to happen. It does because
there's so many other businesses out here. Like you
But
can.
no, but I
it's
think
not
that's what
about
I'm saying. I
that.
think you're.
You
I'm
don't
saying, I
have
think you're thinking like when she's saying property, like just your overall land. I get that, and yes, you want to have that, but I'm thinking like she's like not just
You
off
can just
of
be a fucking investor. Like,
not just off a household though. I think like
Okay.
she just means like just all around like you're doing this and rest like just the whole real estate aspect of it.
Okay.
Like I don't think she's just talking about like you have multiple you yourself have multiple homes.
no, I'm not saying that at all.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
like-
you did say that.
Like I
I
said,
said
the
you
property
should.
thing, yes, but I
But
don't
if I
think.
invest, I don't really need. Necessarily, you don't really need that. Like, you don't have to have that. That won't make or break you or your finances.
It's not gonna make or break, but I think that is
I think
it
it's
should
a
be
very
part of
smart decision to do.
to
But-
own your home.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But if you're a traveler here and there, like you don't necessarily want to settle here. I mean, you can do it, rental properties and stuff like that. But if you're investing, it's the same shit. Like you can make same money.
But if I'm thinking like you're a traveler, how are you making your bread? Like your consistent income. So where
It
you
just
don't
depends on
feel
what
like
you
you
do.
don't want to settle anywhere.
It depends on what you do. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know. I know a girl. She's bi-coastal. She owns about 5 condos. But I'm just saying, like, when we haven't got to the topic about financial literacy. It just needs to be something that's talked about in our community more. Home ownership is important. Like, it is. Because we pour our money into, like, frivolous things. Like nails, weave. You know what I'm saying? Shit, when that shit add up. And the amount of money you paying in rent is probably almost double what you would be paying in a mortgage. And you talking about something that you build in equity. That's something, a deed. That's cash. Like that other shit is tangible. That shit can go. But like when you own something, that makes a difference. Like I'm telling you, when they even for building that trajectory and generational wealth, that's because they be passing these deeds along. It ain't about no other stuff. That material stuff that come and go.
Yeah, material stuff is not even the fucking
But that-
in the conversation. You know, that's that shit. Everything loses value. You know, with that type of stuff, unless you got Birkins, because that stands against real estate. But nobody's really doing that except rich people. But you know,
Even cars. I mean, it's a waste of money too.
cars are
It
number one.
depreciates. What appreciates?
That's why I get my little car.
Unless you go buy this,
Gold.
I can't even
It's
say what to
natural,
say, but
yeah.
unless like you buy this
That's
car,
really it.
only way a car is any type of investment is if you buy this car from bullshit, and you know cars, so you putting in that work,
Yeah.
and you're gonna get this car top tier, back to how it's supposed to be. Like, and you
Or at
added
least gonna be
this,
a
like
business.
you've added this into
That's
whatever.
the one.
Yeah, that's what I do.
That's
I
the
stopped
one.
owning my cars years ago.
Okay.
Not to say that, but like that's the only way a car is gonna add. Is gonna add into your investment.
Yeah. And when you lease, it's not debt.
Go ahead,
Zero
tell him
debt.
that. Go ahead, give him that lesson real quick.
So yeah, it's considered. So whenever you're applying for home loans, any type of loans from the bank, it's never considered debt because you don't own it. It's a lease. So when they're doing your income to debt ratio, it doesn't count against you when you lease your car. That's another plug. Learn from my financial advisor. But yeah,
Yeah.
and it's a tax write-off.
Love all the tax write-offs. Okay.
Yeah.
You said the
It was almost
gas.
that time.
It's $4 gas.
Her name is Jennifer Spencer, and what's the name of the group? It's a woman-owned group. I always forget the name, but I can look at the email. I don't want to say it incorrectly, but I don't want to get that plug because they're not black.
Yo, we're not racist on that show.
Oh yeah, Alexis Advisors. Good money, well worth spent.
As long as you got good money out of it. That's all that matters.
There's so many things that we don't know as black people, like the health insurance benefits. Like it's like I told him about it. If you doing anything manual, you need to have disability insurance. If in an event you lose a thumb, you cannot stand on your feet, you should be able to get the insurance and get your income.
Compensation.
Yeah, like I said, the leasing the car thing. It's just so. What was something else that I learned, and I was like, oh my gosh. Just the different types of compound interest, the different types of accounts that you can put your money in, and how they can make money for you. Like, it's just so many things that just we naturally as a community don't talk about. And then, yeah, I mean, even when I go to the nail salon, like, and granted, I have full set, but I'm like, these women, no, they're not in good shape right now. These women, I hate to say it, but you can kind of tell their situation by the vibe. But they in there getting a full set with designs on every hand, paying about $100 on their nails.
Don't you?
That's every 2 weeks.
No, sir.
That's every 2 weeks.
Never.
I see it a lot.
And that's just your nails. That's not even your feet. Pedicure, you get a spot pedicure, that's 50.
Honestly, like the women that I've dealt with in the past, like I thought that was a given.
It's
Like
mind
that
blowing.
every 2
And it's
weeks
like,
and all that shit, I thought that was like my ex. Like
that's
she
just
literally
ridiculous.
we
The nails,
used to
that's
go on
just
the spa
ridiculous.
day.
Is a utility bill. Like
You
that's
better learn to do some motherfucking nails.
I'm telling you, lashes every 2 weeks, $50. No, I'm sorry, $100 every 2 weeks. Bikini waxes,
Yeah. That's
$150.
But if you're investing in laser hair removal, you'll save a lot of money.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, I'm just saying,
$3,000, pay it, and move on.
Who your blood?
Ideal image was they're still white, like I don't know.
Yo, stop with the racism.
I didn't want to shout them out. I didn't want to shout them out. It's too late now. It's good company. Women
But yeah,
owned.
you'll save a lot of money if you just go ahead and get the shit done. Removed forever.
Snap. Zap.
How do men feel about hair?
I'm grown as shit.
I don't
Come on, say
I
some
don't
shit.
care,
Come on.
honestly.
I'm
But
grown.
I mean, my
He said
preference,
but. So
But, yeah, what's the-
when you say but, it counts out what you look like.
my preference, I would love for it to be bald,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
but that's because I love eating pussy. So it's just like if
So he like bald pussy, is what he's saying.
no, what I'm saying is I don't want to have to go super crazy because you got crazy hair in the way. That's what I'm saying. Like if you got a little stubble, whatever, blah blah blah. Just don't have no bush, no wolf joint. Like I'm cool. Like
Alright, do something about this shit.
So what if do you feel like so y'all watched this documentary on Netflix. He talked about like it's 7 different types of vaginas.
the strip and all that. Like,
No,
I'm cool, but
not
just-
that. No, like lips, outer lips, big lips, long lip, like different types, right? So some vaginas don't look good bald.
No, that might be true.
That's true.
Depending on the lips, you know what I'm saying? I
True.
feel like not all of them look good bald.
That's
Why you
true.
sleep over there? Why you sleep over there?
You don't agree?
Catch this
No,
nigga,
that's
yo.
true.
Catch this
Are you
nigga,
okay?
yo.
That's facts.
Oh, cut.
Listen.
But do y'all know that it don't look good? I mean, I understand like the insecurity. I understand the insecurity of that. Like, okay, cause y'all like I don't know any shorty that's been like, yo, like my pussy pretty. Like, I don't know any shorty like that. But
Yeah.
do y'all feel like, oh yeah, it's
That's
way
true.
more
I
unattractive?
don't know, bro.
You know some?
Yeah.
I said that.
Huh?
Who said that?
I know someone who said that.
Okay.
He.
I mean, I
You said you
Like,
you
like,
had
like, oh, I got pretty pussy. Like, yeah.
No, I mean, I've dealt with shorties with pretty pussy, whether they've acknowledged it or not. I have like.
Neat.
Oh, I'm like, okay, because every coochie is different, but
Yeah, but niggas like they don't like to admit it, but they like a neat pussy.
First of all, if it don't look like that bitch been ran through off top, you already winning.
How do a coochie look like that has been ran through? Maybe I don't know enough about other people's coochies, but I'm just like.
Watch the documentary.
What Dr. Gas
I'm telling you, like some people have lopsided labias. Some people they just hang out. Some are tightened. Some is just one of their little teeny slits. Somebody got lips. Some got fat lips. Some got skinny lips. It's like 7. It's so many.
It's crazy.
It's so many types, right?
It's crazy.
See, big clips, little clips.
It's
But back to my question, like, like I said, there's the insecurity of that, but it's like, do y'all know, like, okay, it looks better if I let a little hair grow, or if
Yeah. Hell no. I like my shit clean.
But then you,
I like
you
this
gonna
shit
be perfect.
I ain't gonna say perfect. I
But
don't know
it
what
might be
perfect
pretty
is,
though.
but
Oh, yeah, right.
It might be pretty though.
You might be good.
I'm grown.
I just feel like
Not
I
worried
want
about that
coarse
shit.
hairs, you know, I
Know
don't
what I'm saying?
want
As long as there ain't no
that.
fucking forest.
Exactly.
Long as there ain't no
That's what I said,
goddamn
though.
Amazon. Goddamn, you take the goddamn pants off and you got the weeds coming out your panties and shit.
that's
Nah,
disgusting.
go trim that shit. What movie was that? Was that like a scary movie too?
Yeah, one of the scary movies. Hey, I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of things I can't do. So
Shit, I love pussy.
We know.
I would
Pussy.
hope so.
I would hope. Yeah, I would think you're a man. You should. Well, a straight man.
Me and my say,
Correct
wait,
that.
wait.
What was that?
In the community,
I would never. I love the children. I love the kids. Those are my babies.
You will never see the light of day. They're gonna terrorize the rest of your life.
No, those are my best friends.
Mm-hmm. And this on YouTube too. They gonna see it.
You know.
We gonna see.
They gonna see it. Said, oh, fuck her. She coming at the community. Fuck her.
No, I would never.
Hey, what time we got, B?
It's 10:30. But it was one thing we needed to talk about.
What we need
Did
to
you get
talk
out everything you wanted to talk
What's
about,
up?
kids?
Except financial literacy.
Yeah.
I mean,
We kinda already
I
touched
guess we
it.
just-
I think we need to talk about that another time. I think that needs a whole episode.
Okay, what about the applying pressure?
Apply pressure's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good
yeah.
one.
What is applying pressure? Who asked that question in the first place? It was you.
Oh, you
wasn't
know,
it?
it was me.
It was you.
I saw somebody's Instagram and I just put it in there.
Yeah, she applying pressure. You know what I'm saying? Hey, cause what you say, what you say, cause we're the chosen.
Yeah.
We're the
Guys are
bro.
chosen.
Yeah, but
Can you explain what you mean, like we're the chosen? Are you saying that we go after y'all? Is that what you're
no,
saying?
we're saying y'all pick us. Like y'all have options, and we're just who y'all settle for at that moment.
That's not true because
Y'all's first draft.
Yeah, we're the draft
Out of all you guys got.
He's been there real. That's true.
Yeah,
It's time.
It's
Yes,
just
it's
y'all
time.
have
Yes,
how
it
is it true?
because y'all have multiple
Okay.
options,
Yes.
and this
No,
is
we
who
don't.
I am at this time. At this point in time, I'm who you chose.
But now,
I feel like we
At
don't
this
have
point in
any
time,
options.
I'm who you chose.
I
So niggas have options, but for the most part, I shouldn't even say this because I'm talking too much. But
too much about
niggas have options, but a lot of niggas have options that they know they're not gonna cuff.
correct.
That's what it is. Like,
Okay.
I can use you for whatever this situation is. I'm getting this out of this. Like, this is sex. This is whatever. Blah blah blah. We can kick it. We can go out. Whatever. This and the third. But I know in my mind, in my heart, I will never cuff you.
Not mine and hard.
Like in my mind, in my heart, like I
I
know,
didn't say
like
that completely. I don't agree completely with the sentiment. He on to something, but it's like it ain't there. It ain't there if it ain't there. Like,
okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, but I know.
wrong with that shit. I know I ain't gonna cuff you.
But
Like,
that's us. Like we know if we're bagging this joint, like, oh yeah, she bad, this and the third, like I can see myself with her. Like how she carry herself, whatever, blah blah blah, like I can move with her. And then you have these jokes like, oh yeah, she bad, but this bitch dumb.
all right.
Like, oh she bad,
You got me.
but
You-
she
are
don't
you-
have no goals.
What you got to
like,
say about it? Nigga said no.
But the pussy's still good. So
Like yeah, like
I'm still alive.
she bad and she even to the point like, oh yeah, she bad and I know every nigga wanna fuck her, but she on my line. Like just simple shit like that. Like
Them the
Nigga,
ones that
what?
be getting cuffed, ain't it?
no, they're the ones I leave alone, boy.
exactly, but that's what I'm saying. Like
You know what I
you
mean?
know
They
for a
answer
fact
my
that
trouble.
you're not cuffing her.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the way I'm moving with you, I'm not gonna move with the joke that I actually feel like, okay, I'm gonna put this work in. No, that's just.
You gotta
Women
show
be
me.
having options.
Show me.
And
show
we
me
know
work
y'all
that
have
work, though.
options, so like I said, y'all are settling for us in the moment. Whether y'all it could be a happy ever after. Y'all could get married, had a kids, the happy family life. But that may not have been what she planned.
Right.
You just stepped over the game, like you just stepped it up. Like, so she was like, all right, well, yeah, I can fuck with this nigga on the real tip. Like, that's how the game go. So that like I said, like the picking, like we just picked. That's what he said. Like, y'all chose me at this moment, and if this shit fall out, you still got this next nigga on.
That's what I
in
was
the
gonna say.
mix.
Because I would say a woman, you could have a guy that you really wanted to work out, and it didn't, and you got heartbroken, and then the second dude, you'll just be like, I'm gonna be with you now, right? Men ain't like that. Y'all ain't gonna settle for that second girl. You like, I'm just gonna keep fucking her until I find the one I really like. But women will, if the timing's right, number two might be the boyfriend. Like, that's just what it might. That's sometimes how dudes be locking up on that.
And that's what I say. We
I
are
just figured
chosen.
it
Yeah,
y'all
that's
are
exactly
chosen.
what it is.
It's
Like,
back
we're
to
chosen.
impression.
That's why I said, like, if you're chosen by one of your options, you still get to pick. You still did get to pick because that was one of your options. But for the most part, yeah, the man is definitely chosen.
Yeah.
Wow, I just never thought that before ever in my life.
No,
I
it's
hear
something
you.
new every day.
Yeah, I hear you.
You said
I'm not a man, so I
should
can't
woman
really
apply
combat
pressure.
that, but
Should women? Damn Skippy. Damn Skippy. And that's how you get what you want. Because otherwise, that's why the fuck y'all be dealing with what y'all be dealing with.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? You go after what you want and show me you worth me applying pressure.
That's not a lot of women's nature.
Yeah, I don't say that.
That's
I
the
don't
problem. Like, if, like I
Cold
said,
mouths
you
on
have,
the fed.
you right, and you have those few that are bold enough to pull up on you, like, yo, and it don't matter how they look.
Yeah.
They just confident enough to pull up on you. Like, I feel like I can bag this nigga. Like, they look at him just like us. We can say what we want, the submissive, all that shit, whatever. Women on the hunt just like us. So it's like if she pull up on you on some shit like, yeah, I'm fucking with you, I'm feeling you, this and the third, you got your few. But a lot of women, like we talked about last week, a lot of women want you to pull up on them. They want you to initiate that first move and they go carry it from there, but they still want you to lead however that next move is gonna go.
I agree.
Unless you're a bartender.
Whatever that got to do with anything.
Then they just always just
Winning?
I don't know, but I think that's more the fantasy though. You know, you had a fantasy of, oh, the bartender gonna fuck me good. You know, like, it's just a fantasy. It's not really.
I ain't never thought that shit ever.
Yeah,
I never heard that
Never
before.
even looked at a fucking bartender like that unless she was a badass nigga. Like,
it's just the overall fantasy of the night. Like, I'm looking good, he looks good. I wonder what it's like. You know, I'm just saying, like, why he's saying about the women that are like can be overly aggressive. It's the fantasy of it all. Like, for instance, like, I bet like girls that work at the bar, they may feel the same way. Like, a lot of men apply pressure.
Yeah,
Like, whether they're
yeah.
bottle girls and stuff, because
But they be
it's the
naked.
fantasy of but still, it's just the fantasy. It's the fantasy of like.
This is
It is a
this
fantasy.
is what
It's nothing-
wanted at that
it's
moment.
nothing to
and-
diminish and say that person's not attractive. I'm just saying it is a fantasy
Yeah, nine
thing.
times out of 10, like you at a bar or some shit, you drunk anyway. So you're only thinking about.
so it was your fantasy? Is that what you're saying?
I'm joking, man.
That was your fantasy? Is that what you're telling us?
But if you at a bar anyway, 9 times out of 10, you under the influence and you're intoxicated anyway. So, like,
That's what
you're like the shit that's coming to your brain.
No, I want
It
to
may
walk
just
up
be
on me and ask me what I'm
situational.
drinking.
Right.
Like, but it's what you want at that spur of the moment. So yeah, like, okay, I understand that. Like, okay, yeah, he can do this, he can do that, or she can do this, she can do that. But
I'm getting lost in the conversation.
that.
I'm getting lost in the conversation. What are we talking about? Oh, okay.
But it's like, even for that situation, like this bottle girl or this bartender that you feel is this, that, and third, like if they're still, for like I said, for the female perspective, like even if that's how she's feeling, she's still gonna want the bartender to pull up on her. Like it's a fantasy for her, so she's not thinking she gotta make the first move. She's not applying the pressure. She might have, what'd you say last week? I'm gonna give you this look so you gonna know, like.
But
No,
you can
someone
feel
might
that
say
that
something.
reciprocated
so
look. Like,
but, okay,
you
but that's
ain't
what I'm
just
saying. Like you said, I'm gonna
seeing,
give you this look that's in the third that's gonna let you know, like I'm feeling you.
Mm-hmm.
But you're still gonna want him to
might
initiate the
release
next
my cup
move.
slow. Like,
Yeah.
okay, let me
No, but
get it from
if you wanted to influence and the bartender cute, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I've seen it all the time. Women will say it like you be out be like, oh, he cute. But like, come in with your little cute ass. Like it's just like a little joke. Like, but it don't mean necessarily anything will come from it. I mean, it could just be some innocent flirting because we drinking and we girls and you cute and we gonna play with you and then you can go back to work. And if you gonna throw me some, throw it. But I mean, it ain't. I don't know. I'm just saying, don't be getting all
But
big.
that's if that's what you pushing for.
Right.
Like if you're not pushing
Throw
for
you
that,
some
then
what?
it's just gonna. That's what I said. Like it
Throw you
depends on what
some
you.
meat,
That's what I said. It depends on what you're looking for. Like if that's what you pushing for, I get it. Like, but
I just never experienced that. I'm always if I'm at the bar, I'm hoping a nigga come up on me and be like, let me pay for your shit. Or like, like I'm thinking,
Well, stop waiting.
you said start waiting.
I said stop waiting.
Yeah.
What do you mean stop waiting?
That's not true because that happened to one of my friends at Aces. A guy came up and was like, "Let me pay for your stuff." So.
Yeah, or the nigga be like,
Some
what
guys
you
do.
drinking on?
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Some guys pull up and pay.
Because
Yeah.
you said something earlier that threw me off, and I'm just like, now it's making me think. But I'm,
Please say.
The baby and
I'm not
Young
gonna
Boy
say
dropped the album.
No, say it.
I'm not gonna say it on camera.
Might be fire.
Okay.
The baby and Young Boy.
Who?
Said the baby and Young Boy dropped the album.
Can you stay focused?
We know. That's kind of
Niggas
2, 3, 4 days in the mix. Like,
ain't telling me about it.
why you think nigga
finish.
Dirk
You
and
ain't finish.
the baby and them was beefing last week?
I don't know nothing about it.
Turkey-o.
Ducky-o, Smirky-o.
I'm about applying pressure, I guess. I love that pressure. I love when the pressure applied. Give me a reason. Give me a reason to apply pressure. Stand out.
And-
Somebody got to do something different than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to catch my attention more than the other one.
That's a fact.
Now get in there fucking tuna. No,
Yeah, we
no,
never
it's
got
too
it.
cute not to eat
Yo,
out.
you over there? We never got it.
We never got that.
I'm not eating on camera. I was
Got it.
looking
She
at
over there
myself eat
chilling
last
the
week
fries
like,
and
oh, that shit is
tuna
not
over there.
cute.
Like, I said, what?
OMG, I'm weak. Yeah.
She's still cute eating her tuna. I don't know why she over there fronting.
I don't know. I'm still into the old school. I like a nigga to chase me, personally.
That's most.
I know you're gonna chase me too. Well, you ain't even gotta really do the chase. Just be assertive. Is that considered a chase?
Consistent.
Yeah, you don't have to chase me because I'm here. You know.
I'm perfectly
I'm
fine.
available,
I'm
right?
fine with being
Scared.
consistent. I'm perfectly fine with that. But I'm only consistent if you're showing me like, okay,
Yeah.
this
Give
is.
me a reason.
Yeah.
I get that. Like, that's
sweet
cool
enough.
with me.
You take
But if I'm on a consistent basis and you curve me on a consistent basis, like
Yeah, no, that's different.
after about day 2, I'm like, all right, this is fuck it. I'm not.
Yeah.
I
I
want
mean,
to
I think a little pressure's okay. Like, if I know that you've been, like, on my line, I'm like, oh, I want to see you today. Like, that's a little, like, what you doing? Like, you know, a little back and forth. But overall, I don't think there's nothing that I need to necessarily do to stand out. Like, if me and myself is not enough, then I'm just not for you.
You like it?
Let me tell y'all something. Whether you realize it or not, know what I'm saying? Some people had a personality that stands out. Like them being themselves, doing what they do, is a lot more than what other people do.
And I think people, I understand that because I think, like I said, we're in this big world of where astronomy and your zodiac and all that shit is a big thing. So it's like, for us, me and her, like as the Taurus, like you're already looking at me, you're already labeling me as I'm not gonna listen, I'm stubborn, I'm hard-headed, like you're already labeling me as that. So for a lot of people, it's like you get out with me and you see my energy and it's like, oh yeah, I didn't expect this. Like you really dope. Like you fun to kick it with, you fun to be around. Like, and a lot of people don't get that because they're so based off of what they say about the zodiac sign. Like that's the biggest thing. Like in our generation right now, that's the big thing. Like how you're astronomical, all this, whatever. Everybody got their nebula, they got their whatever, blah blah, getting their quotes of the day. So that's really what they follow. And it's like I said, we get a bad rap off a lot of shit, but we dope. Like our vibe, if you're on the same type page as us, like if we're cool, that's what it is. We're cool. But of course, like if it's certain shit to where you're going to trigger me and you know you're going to trigger me, that's the energy you're going to get. We're not tolerating bullshit, and that's just what it is. Like it's either you get with it or you get lost.
That way.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Tarsus, are you?
All right, so let me ask this question about pulling up though. Like, what's too much for a female to pull up on a nigga? Because I'm pretty sure they can be unattractive.
I don't even
No,
know what
not
that
pull
means.
up. Like,
Yeah, I don't
if
even
I
know
pull
what
up
that
on
means.
you, like, am I doing like what would be too much?
Yes, you do. I want to see that. I want to see how hard you gonna go.
I want to see how far you gonna take
I
that.
feel like
Don't
niggas
give
be
that
thinking your
advice.
ass
No,
corny.
Don't get that advice. You
Not
can
to
look
the
crazy.
point like I need you to go. I'm gonna carry you to see how far you're gonna go.
Nobody's
But
saying
I
that.
wanna
that's what I'm
see.
saying.
I do wanna see like how you're gonna bring this attention to me. How you're gonna make yourself noticeable to me. That's gonna stand over the rest of us, the rest of the females.
Fuck,
Just
don't
like
make
I
that
know.
shit like I'm in
But
applying for a fucking job. Like,
no, that's not a job. This is somebody
need to cut-
genuine feeling.
not fucking
Like,
making the band. Like, what the fuck?
No. I give you a perfect example. I stopped taking.
it's not a job.
I
A
can see what your logic is.
companionship, a companionship
saying,
on a
like,
natural tip should not be a job.
You're applying for that position.
But
Look,
I get that, but it still should not be seen as a job.
Not a job,
I'm
but
not
you're
gonna hit
applying
you
for
up
that
first.
position.
I'll allow you to hit me when you ready. Know what I'm saying? And I want to see what the conversation's like once you hit me.
But
No.
are you a good conversation person? Because
Yeah, I
y'all
can.
can do the fucking most. I literally was just talking about that and be a whole snooze fest.
Oh no, I'm not.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
That's true.
what are you
I pick
doing
up the
here?
motherfucking
But every
phone.
time
We
you
ain't,
give me,
you know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
No.
You
I ain't-
was snooze
Detail.
fest.
No. Detail. What do you mean?
2-word communication. What you doing? How you doing? What you about to do? 3 hours later.
That's
What
the
you
problem.
doing?
Stop
How you
dealing with
doing?
these niggas.
But
who
a lot of
on the
niggas.
phone.
But if a lot of
How do I
niggas.
know who's gonna respond
But
back?
a lot of niggas
Y'all
are doing
apply
that
pressure
now.
in
Like
person.
if we don't
Pick up
plan
the phone
on.
and call a nigga.
If we haven't got it planned to see each other, I'm doing
That's
that
too much.
because I'm honestly trying to see how your day's going.
No, I'm
fuck
cool with that the first time.
No, don't listen to him.
No, I'm
cool with
saying
that
no,
the
I'm
first
saying
time.
in general. Like if I don't plan on seeing you that
What you
day,
mean?
or if we don't
Pick
have
up the
plans,
phone.
like I'm like me asking those questions, whatever. Maybe
you
as
mean?
far they may be just basic ass questions, but it's just that I'm really concerned and trying to figure out how your day is.
Yeah, but Key, you're not gonna keep asking me that all day. You're not gonna stop texting me for 3 hours or 4 hours and say, "What you doing?
Oh no,
How you
definitely
doing?"
not. No,
Yeah,
we're
you're gonna be
like this is all.
there
in-
should be a
This
conversation.
is all on the regular conversation.
Yeah,
like no, I'm
like,
not. No, I
niggas
feel
just
that.
Dead
Like, no,
ass
definitely
snooze
not.
fest. Don't know what else to say. And
But
I'm
then, like
just
I said, if I'm chasing,
I'm not in the
nah,
business
see,
of making
that's
the conversation.
If
all
I
the
don't have,
time.
if I don't have anything else to, if I don't have anything else to say, like off of this topic, I'm just gonna bring up something new.
True.
I'm cool with that. You can even say I'm fucking hungry. What you eat today? Like you can say I want some cereal. Like just
But
switch the fucking conversation.
Because that
Like
lets you
anything.
that lets you know what type of time. But that lets you
That
know
he
what type of
on.
time a nigga's on.
What?
That's what I'm trying to say. Don't
I-
listen.
like
That's
I
what I'm
said, I
talking
get
about. Don't listen
What
to
you
him.
mean?
That whole thing of like
Because
he
if a
texting,
nigga-
is he on you? He gonna call your phone.
Right.
Period. So you as a woman, I don't believe in that. Like that whole, you can do a little pressure to show I'm interested. You can do a little flirty here and there. But overall, he should be taking the lead of showing interest.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that because I think that you gonna set yourself up like, and you gonna start that relationship dynamic off at the beginning.
Situationship.
You, thank you. And you gonna get your little feelings hurt. Like, no, let him apply that pressure. Let him call your phone and be available. Say, oh, okay, like, oh yeah, I would like to see you this week. You apply a little pressure back and forth, but overall, it needs to be him. It needs to be him.
Teach me, girls.
Like, if you really interested, you want to see me. If you really interested,
I'm
you
not-
gonna call
But
me.
that's
Like
not
I
the
said,
initial
I'm not-
thing. That's
I'm not- but
no,
I'm
that's
not-
why I said at first. I want to see what she does first before I apply pressure. Now, like you said, I did what I did, but how it started off.
But a lot of females are not comfortable pulling up on us. That's the thing. Like they're looking for that they're looking for that man to initiate this. Whether they're feeling you or not, they're not to that point. Like
Because
I'm
you're
gonna
not-
pull up on this nigga. Like, oh yeah, I want you.
I
Like,
guess it's about where you are in life. Cause for me,
rejection is a big factor now.
see,
I
don't
get
give a fuck.
that.
I don't give a fuck about rejection. First of all,
then why
because
you ain't pulling up?
there's one or two answers, yes or no. But I find it.
Yeah,
Why I'm
but
not.
if you- but
But,
if you're
check
on
this.
a
This is why I'm
consistent
not.
basis of
This is
pulling
why I'm not
up,
listening up. But this is why I'm not pulling up
because
though.
like we said in the chat, no, you can't say that because like you said in the chat, a lot of niggas don't like taking no. A lot of
Fucking
niggas
facts.
can't accept that.
That's true.
So like I said, like if
You can,
but going to your statement, if a lot of niggas are used to being neglected, if they're used to being turned down, used to being saying no, their confidence level is down. So they're not that confident to where I'm gonna
You
pull
know how
up
my
on shorty.
confidence
Like
level got up there? Cause I heard no, and I know I'm not the fairy.
every nigga's
You know what I'm
not
saying?
like
Like,
that.
fuck what you talking about, my nigga. At this point in life, like, show me something. Show me something. You not just this dick ain't free. Like,
it's not. Damn.
But
show
a lot of
show
niggas-
me you
First of
worth
all,
A lot of
it.
niggas is community dick, so it is free.
Huh?
A lot of niggas is community dick, so they make a bad rap for a lot of real niggas in this situation.
You ain't said the word, nigga.
Because he know everything we saying is facts. It don't matter what perspective it's coming from. But anyways, like most niggas is slaying anything. A lot of niggas don't have standards out here.
It's so unfortunate.
So it's like, okay, whatever, like
So sad.
if you're gonna approach this in this type of situation, like you don't wanna feel like your nigga is out here, whatever.
Nah, and that's the thing. I ain't out here searching for shit. Everything that's supposed to be for me will come to me. Sure. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, but
I
how
ain't gotta
long
pull
you-
up.
how long
I
you
ain't gotta
willing
pull
to
up
wait
on
on
shit.
that?
Bro, I'm the with the nigga that I am. I ain't gotta wait. I got my options. I ain't gotta wait on shit.
But that's what I
Pussy's
said.
only
We've
pussy,
all-
and I get it
we've
when I
all-
need it. Know what I'm saying?
Exactly my point. We all have options, and we all know who we're willing to take that next step with, or who we're not with.
Right.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just really need to make sure I heard that. So you not pulling up on shit. You feel like the word is yours. Whoever is for you gonna pull up on you. You don't gotta go searching for.
I'm not
it.
saying that necessarily,
Oh,
but if you don't have that attitude, you losing.
I get that. I feel that. I definitely feel that.
What the fuck I gotta what's for me? Well, it's for me. I ain't gotta chase shit. When I stumble upon it, know what I'm saying, it's there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you go out here chasing shit, that's how you get disappointed.
Okay, yeah. Like you don't have to overly chase, but
Nah, you go chase. I ain't chasing at all. It's too many women around this motherfucker for
I'm
me.
not talking in like
But again,
females
it's-
playing games
it's a
with you.
lot of
But there
females
is a
out
chase
here.
that needs to be there. Like
What I'm saying is there's a chase that needs to be there,
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
initially, no. Know what I'm saying?
For the man, you're saying initially no.
It should just come. It should just come.
So you're
You know what I'm
feeling
saying? And
like
when the time to apply pressure, don't get me twisted. You have those, special occasions where it's like, nah, I gotta go get that. But know what I'm saying? Like if it's for you and it's supposed to be for you, you're not really chasing
but
that.
that sound like soulmates.
That sounds like something that just clicked at that time.
Yeah,
Right.
but that's
Right, that's timing. Timing is everything.
That doesn't necessarily mean a soulmate.
But if I'm thinking like that spur of the moment, like that timing, that ish, like that coming around, I feel like that's your soulmate. Like if this, like you're out, you're doing this and the third, and this person just magically, like I'm not even gonna say magically,
God,
But you got
but
multiple
this person
soulmates.
comes into the picture and like y'all automatically click off instant. I feel like that's a soulmate type of situation.
I feel like you got more than one soulmate though.
I do too.
Yeah.
Not
I
necessarily
agree with
you
that
one of my soulmates.
I'm
Okay.
saying that doesn't necessarily have to be your soulmate. Your partner
But it
doesn't
could
have
be
to be
one,
your
though.
soulmate.
But
I
if
get
you're
what you're
if
saying.
you're thinking about multiple soulmates, that could
One
easily
could've
be
been-
one of your soulmates.
Like out of all the
That
people's
situation
situations.
is a soulmate situation.
Cause that's not happening that often. I hear what you're saying. Like it could be one specific person that
the stars just aligned and the shit just worked.
Okay.
Just happened.
Do you feel like a lot of guys think the way you think though? In that
Hell no.
Okay.
Not at all.
No.
Okay.
Because
I didn't always think
a
like
lot of
that.
niggas is dogs.
You know what I'm saying?
And
No, I think that dogs know they out here applying
I'm
pressure.
a confident man. It's just that.
Yeah,
damn,
but
a
that's
lot of
just the
women
fuck.
gonna be fucking by
That's
themselves.
how,
And
and
you
I
gotta
feel
think
that, and I
that
feel
way.
that way.
A
Like,
nigga expecting you to.
He applying that pressure just to
Overly
knock you
want-
off,
he want
and
to
then
cheat.
it's okay. Maybe you might be bad enough for me to take this next step with, but for the most part, like I'm applying this pressure because I'm trying to crack it.
But like I said,
I agree.
that's why women end up with the niggas they end up with because they don't apply pressure. They go for who applies pressure to them, and a lot of times it's the niggas that ain't got shit, ain't worth shit,
That's
got
a
all
fact.
the confidence
Okay,
in the
so
world.
that's I get that part, but I was
all the red flags.
right.
But I was gonna say when he applying the pressure, he should be applying the pressure on the lines of trying to work towards a relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, not a pressure like
Stability
let's
is
hang
what
out,
you
you know what's going on. Let's come on watch TV.
Right.
Like not that
I don't
pressure.
think
Not
that's
let's
it.
not look like you said because the pressure is how fast can I get to that box. Then it should be pressure like I like you. I want to see where this goes. I want you to be around my people. Like I want to invite you to something. Like it should be more the lines of like pressure of like I see you coming into my life.
And that breeds security with us because it's kind of like, okay, I see him making steps towards being serious or, relationship or whatever.
But we
So-
gotta get there. You gotta give me a reason to get there.
But you gotta give us a reason
If you
too.
already looking at her
Especially
like
if I had
that,
to bag you myself.
if you already looking at her like that, like you're only looking for the next step to make her yours.
Yeah.
Like, all right, like I'm bringing this to the table. Like if she don't need me to do this, that, and the third, and she's bringing this to the table, like okay, yeah, we at that next step. Like I know me and Shorty we can do this.
But what happens when it's just lustful? What if you just had amazing sex and then y'all in a relationship?
That's that communication you're supposed to have. That's that conversation and that intellect conversation that bond that's gonna show you like this is what it is, or like, oh, this nigga or this shorty, she dumb. I can't like we're not gonna bond on the intellect because she's not on the same page as me intellectually.
Cause don't you feel like that happens more than it doesn't? Like
Definitely.
that click of being in a relationship is like, I don't want nobody else to fuck you.
Entitlement.
I'm just being as a man. I'm just asking. Like when what does stand out between a really good situationship and then or opposed to somebody you made your girlfriend? Like, is
Like
it?
I said, for me,
Whether
like
I want to be around your ass.
that's what I said. Like for me, it's the quality time because, like I said, I don't do situationships. It's either I'm all in or you're just around for whatever I feel that you're around for. And if you want to see that as a situationship, cool. But when I see a situationship, like I said, when we talked about it last week, it's like I'm
Playing
doing
house.
everything. Yeah,
Playing
I'm playing
house.
like I'm doing everything for a relationship. I'm not doing that. I'm not telling you what you want to hear. I'm not like that's not my thing. So it's like if I'm going in, like for me, I'm going all the way in. So if like when we're communicating, when we're out eating, or like we go out on this date, or we go spend this quality time, we're bonding wherever we're at. Like if the mental is not there, like to where I feel like I can talk to you about whatever the situation is, you gotta go.
So quality time is for you is when you feel like you can be my shorty. What about you, Mel?
Cause I'm not. I told you I'm not cuddling. I'm not just cuddling with any shorty.
I get that.
I'm not doing that. Like if we're cuddling, we're at a deeper point than that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What about you, Mel? What's like the okay?
When I'm ready to commit.
Oh,
So let me ask y'all.
When I'm ready to commit to it.
That's it.
But how do you? Never
I got
mind.
two
Never
modes,
mind.
bro.
It may be,
I
it
either-
may be everything.
Right.
If I'm just, if I don't want to hurt you.
But no, I'm not
You don't
committing
put
to
me
you. I'm not
through it. You don't
committing
have me,
to
don't
you
put me
because
through
I
it.
don't want to hurt you. I'm not doing that. Like I said, it's all or nothing for me. So if I don't feel that same shit, no.
I got a question.
Ain't all or nothing. I guess I got three modes.
How long are y'all willing to wait
Three
for
modes.
sex?
I need that tomorrow. What is three modes?
It's either I don't give a fuck.
I'll wait for.
Say it again.
How long are y'all willing to wait for sex?
I'll wait for like 6 to 9 months, but she gonna know that she not just the only one.
Facts.
She's gonna have.
Then you can wait forever then if you have a sex
Yeah,
with
it
other
doesn't. That doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
I wouldn't.
We grown.
No, how long can you wait without having sex? Period.
Oh,
No, I
what you mean? Hold on. What
I
you
want to know that, like, without having sex with other people.
For that person that you're interested in, how long?
Yeah,
would
like,
you
y'all,
wait?
you just dating her. You
We're
just
in a
dating her.
relationship.
No, you
No,
just
you
dating
just
this
getting
woman
you just met her.
and not being sexually active with anyone else. How long?
But if I'm dating you, I'm sexually attracted to you all the time, so I'm trying to fuck every time we see each other.
Oh.
No.
That's just me. Like I'm trying to crack that joke every time we're around each other. Because 9 times out of 10, like we've spent that time. It's not like, oh yeah, you just
No,
around
I'm
for,
not
like-
talking about
God
that.
damn,
I'm
what are
talking
you talking
about
about, kid?
meeting someone.
No,
You see that this is bad bitch. This is what you want.
What you want.
You can see her qualities, but you know she really not the type to really let you get it too soon. So how long are you willing to wait for her?
Oh, just the
To be
first
ready.
initiation
Yeah.
of sex? I don't know. Cause I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. It just depends on shorty. Cause I've waited 2 years.
And you won't have you was celibate?
No,
That's what we said. You never. You missed that question.
but that's what I'm saying. Like if I'm just going like complete celibate,
You don't believe in that. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to get you. And I guess the answer
maybe
is
complete
no,
celibate,
no,
maybe 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Maybe 2
You
weeks.
tripping?
So you about to lose out on a girl that you know that.
First of
she
all, I'm
is
not
a-
losing out on her because how is she gonna know if I don't tell
Did she
her?
come to me?
If I don't tell her, if we're not on that connection to where I'm
shit is
telling you
rough
like I've
out
had
here,
sex
you
out,
heard me?
to where I
I'm
like
gonna give y'all 30 days. Y'all can't go 30 days.
I can't go 30 days.
No, granted.
I can't. I'm
She
lying.
gotta
I'm
be
lying.
celibate.
I'm lying.
I
And
don't
you
know.
might not even want to put this on the clip, but I was locked up for 2 years. So for me,
Okay.
like I had to do that.
So you
for
can
me,
go 30 days.
like I can do it if I want to do it. But 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna want to do that.
Right.
So you finna pass up on a dime, on a jewel.
You
on a
don't.
gem.
But I don't know if she's a
Somebody
dime.
might-
I might have just
Dude,
missed
y'all
out. on-
talking and she has all the qualities you
But
were
that
looking
don't.
for.
But that doesn't mean anything because when you.
The box is trash.
If I done waited all this time and I get in the box and it's not what I thought it was gonna be, then I done waited. Like no.
But I was gonna say, I think
We
y'all
grown.
saying it don't happen or you
grown.
can't wait, but I think it actually happens more naturally than you think. You meet someone, you may have other joints on your line, right? But you really fuck with shorty. So then you start to spend a lot of time with her over a course of a couple weeks, right? But y'all ain't had sex yet. So when you really think about it at the beginning stage, and then you kind of like the other joints you had, but you ain't still cracking them no more.
Yeah,
Cause you like, I don't really.
During them 2 weeks,
You still
I'm
going
definitely
somewhere
like them times when shorty not there. I'm definitely.
I didn't call somebody else. I didn't call somebody else. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
I have questions.
I ain't say shit. Yo.
I have questions.
Yo.
Oh,
That's not true for
my
everybody,
God.
bro. That's not true for everybody. Most times niggas is like that, but
But you think most men think like that though?
I guess so.
Like if
don't-
if you can see off top, I'm really.
So
that.
if we've been seeing each other for like a month, I have to just assume that you've had sex with somebody
Someone
else.
no.
That's what you just said, though.
No, that's not what he said. You said
I'm
I'm glad
gonna
y'all.
let you know.
Huh?
I'm gonna let you know.
I'm having sex with somebody else.
Yeah.
If we're not, are we in a committed?
No,
I don't.
but that's but
we're not.
We're at that stage where it's like we at that what's that called, the honeymoon stage. Like we always together. We like, you know heard that, like when you just like really into each other at the beginning. Like it's that
So I
you
have
so
a question for
excited.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you're communicating that to the girl, is she staying with you?
I mean,
That's her choice.
I'm asking, like, is she staying with you? Like, have you been in a committed relationship where in the beginning you was fucking other people and you told her like, hey, I'm fucking everybody, other people.
And they just
Is that
stayed?
okay? And they just like, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Definitely.
Okay.
Cause she got somebody else too.
Probably, yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, that's probably.
Well, I mean, if she decided not to, hey, it's none of my business. Yeah.
Damn, man, that's crazy.
What's crazy?
What happened?
I think it's pretty crazy.
I think it's crazy, yeah.
Like, wow. Like, just
Because I think because when women at the beginning stages, like, even if we did have, like, you know, somebody to come get you right, you know, a little, you know, what's it called, a fuck buddy or whatever, like, if I meet someone and I like them, I think if I'm spending my time with them in that first, like, 30 days or so, I'm not still getting cracked by that dude. Like, I'm pretty much waiting for that moment to come up, like, between me and a new person.
That ain't always a situation, though. Know what I'm saying? It depends on who the people are. Know what I'm saying? What the situation is.
That they've been
Right.
through.
You know what
Because
I'm
like I
saying?
said, Shorty, like it won't me being locked up or nothing. Why I ain't see Shorty? Like she just shit that she went through in her past. Like she just won't comfortable like kicking it. Like so we would see each other. Like we might slide out to Vintage or District 5 because that's her steez. Like, but for the most part, like on a one-on-one situation, no.
Yeah.
Like so it's just, and I respected that, but it's like. After 2 years, like of course, yeah, I'm doing this and the third.
Yeah,
like whether
I'm
we
not
have this
expecting you to wait for 2 years.
yeah, like after this
But a
communication,
month
like
would be nice.
Yeah, I'm saying
Or
two. I was saying up to 3 months.
God damn.
If I really fuck with you,
Yeah.
Now,
trying-
get it out. You
I'm
can
trying,
do
I'm
it.
trying to knock it off.
I'm not saying you're not trying, but it's just like
But if I could feel the energy,
me. That's what I'm about to say
feel
too.
like you just
So now you came over here. We laid up watching TV, and you
But
got pussy in your bra.
But even though I'm still trying to fuck, like whether that's the case right now, like just off of our overall communication, you should know that it's deeper than I'm just trying to fuck.
Right, but I'm saying so. Then if that's the case, then why would you need to go get your nut off from somebody that?
Because I'm still horny. Like at the end of the day, and I can't expect this from you, and I respect that.
Nah, it depends on
So
how
I'm
deep it is.
No,
still
because
like.
niggas
it
be having
depends on
their
how
chest
deep it
hurt.
is.
If you go through my phone in the first 30 days and you seen that some other nigga been cracking my back, your chest hurt and you're not gonna deal
I'm
with
not
it
thinking
no
that
more.
off the first 30 days.
Right.
You are.
Yes,
No, I'm not because
Not a nigga in
because
the world.
a lot of women
Where?
are. A lot of women really like they have a nigga that they're like until they're comfortable
Unless
with this new nigga, they have a nigga that's still knocking them off. So your first 30 days means nothing to me. Like we're talking, yes, we're communicating, we're getting to know each other, but the 30 days means nothing to me because you never know somebody.
But that's not always true. You never
I'm
know.
not agreeing with that.
Yeah, I don't- you
wholeheartedly.
never know. You
I
never know.
I understand it.
Yeah, but like
It
you
depends
said,
on
you
the
never
people,
know
like-
that. So how are you to say like, okay, this person is not doing the same thing that I'm doing?
Cause I told
It
you.
depends on the time.
People lie every day.
No, I mean not if you spending.
A hell of time together.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know. I think like for instance, like if you just come out of a relationship and it's like, I'm just taking this time right now, so I'm just getting to know you, and right now I'm just haven't been sexually active for a couple months. So it's like I'm not gonna just add someone right now. It's just like I'm gonna just wait till if I really like you, wait till our moment comes.
Yeah, that's
And then we can share that. But like, so I'm saying, I hear what you're saying though. Yes, people have the guy that what's it called, the Mr. I'm saying Mr.
But I'm
Clean,
saying in
sorry,
general,
Mr.
like
something.
you can say this, that, and the third, but you can be lying to me.
Mr. Martin.
Like I can literally be believing all this shit that you're telling me, and you can still be lying to me, whether I'm going for it or not. Like if
Yeah.
I'm all in, like I still don't know. Like you're telling me this, that, and the third, and like I said, like y'all said okay, we're around each other on a regular basis. Like I get that,
Always.
but it's like we're talking about like you're initiating the communication, this and the third. So like you're really not seeing this person on a regular basis. Like y'all are on the phone, FaceTime, y'all are texting, this, that, and the third. Y'all might meet every here and there, but off initiation, you're not with this person on a regular basis.
Yeah, but we getting past that part. We at the part where I have now invited you to my house. 'Cause
30
I don't give a fuck
days
what
is
niggas I'm
still
talking to. Ain't nobody been in
initiation
my
to me.
house.
Got you. I hear what you're saying.
Like 30 days to me is still initiation.
Yeah.
they talking about if they about to commit to each other.
That's my whole thing with that shit. Like stepping into something, like if I fuck with you, I fuck with you, and what you got going on past ain't got shit to do with me. So, know what I'm saying? What them loose ends you gotta tie up, do what the fuck you gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But that ain't none of my business. You know what I'm saying? My only business is what's right here.
So you wouldn't care if in the beginning stages she was having sex with somebody.
I don't ask
But
these
you-
questions.
but that's
I don't
what I'm saying,
ask
that's-
questions that I don't
But
want to
that's
know.
if she's willing to
That's
tell
neither,
you.
but I just hate the fact that I know that these niggas ain't gonna wait.
But that's if you're willing to tell them that. Like, okay, like I've had sex with this person recently, this and the third for closure. Like,
I had sex for closure.
Oh yeah.
yes.
Yes.
And then sometimes you do that closure and you like, I should have came back.
Yeah, like it's like I had sex with this person for the closure. Like,
I've never did that.
so you think. Just say so. So you think.
No, you might have.
I've been back and forth, but it wasn't like this is the last one. No, I
You
had
probably
to.
did say that, and it didn't turn out to be the last one.
He said it was the last
That's what I'm saying. Why might have been closer than him?
Yeah, like it may not have been the last
It
one,
may have been closer to him.
but yeah, but
Like,
no,
okay, now I can go.
So like it may have been closure, whatever, but it's
Hold
like
on, because I go the right way. Wait
This
a
is
minute,
if-
wait a minute.
Close it till you can do it, and then like you thought you would feel something, and you don't.
and you might even double back to that closure just for the reassurance that this was the closure I needed.
That toxic shit. Let that shit go. Block everything.
But that's
Stop
what you.
talking
But
to
that second go around was that was what you needed to realize. Okay, this was not what I needed.
But
This
have
is
you
not what
ever
I
circled
wanted.
back and it was like, I'm going back?
This is better than what it was before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say yeah.
You seen this nigga smile?
Yeah.
Do it again. Look, he's still cheating.
Like, yeah.
I don't think so.
Kids,
For
have
me,
you ever spent the block and then they went with it?
like they didn't want to. Yeah. Oh my God, this one guy, he hates me.
Yeah.
Like he was like, man. I mean, I finally broke him down, broke his ass down.
Well,
But
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, like, oh no, you're not. Like, it's happening. Like, nah, you're not telling me no. So
He
like,
denied.
Yeah, you
We
work,
do not condone this
but
rape
you
culture.
working on that though. Like you working on it. He got in his head set like, nah, this
Yeah.
not what it is.
and it's
but
so crazy because he.
you done
yeah.
grinded my nigga down. Like,
And it,
Alright, go ahead and pull up.
But it might have been because of depression. I don't know. You know, people play a lot of games. You know, and this person is extremely toxic that I'm speaking about.
Yeah,
so
but-
it could be like
That was a
six.
fun game with that nigga.
yeah, but if I say yeah, but
I'm
he's gonna chase you after you're done chasing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so then let's say he'll do all of that, broke him down, and we could go 6 months no texting, and he can send me like 10 nudes.
Pulling up.
So it's just like that's just a very toxic person.
Very toxic. Same.
It works sometimes, but it don't work all the time.
So, if he's still shooting and if he was still shooting and it's still working, sometimes better than no time.
But when it's not working, he's not getting no response.
I'm talking about not now, but I'm saying in the past. If he said it worked
Yeah, he gonna
sometimes,
keep shooting if he.
Yeah.
That's how he getting it. That's how he go. keep
1
shooting.
out of 4 is it, nigga. You alright.
Nigga, that's 25%.
That's some low percentage though.
I mean,
Shit,
You gotta.
that's what a lot of niggas is working with out here. Like a lot of niggas is working with 25% out
You
here.
gotta
Like,
think though. You gotta also take. into
that's
account-
why a lot of niggas double back to they past.
But
Yeah.
I'm saying if he hit you out of 6 months, 6 other joints got hit too.
Who cares?
I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying.
Nobody
So the
got
one
hit.
out of
Spin
the
the
one
block.
the 1 out of 4 don't matter.
And my
If
thing
you
is,
say
you
yes,
send me this, I'm
hopefully
like,
somebody say
how many
yes.
more people got that text? You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
Like, you just trying to see which one gonna bite first.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
We don't even talk. Like, that's weird. Like, now you're a creep. You know?
Yeah, that's disgusting.
You
it
went
depends-
for it.
But it, but hold on, wait. I went for it because I wanted to. Maybe I was
That's what I'm
single.
saying.
It was free. It was like, okay, well, shoot.
This
Why not?
This is
I'm
convenient
in the
for me.
area.
Like,
Hey, I'll come over. You
Yeah,
know, like, but I'm
like-
just saying, it's timing.
That's what I'm saying.
It's been a while. You know it's guaranteed. You know it's good. Okay, cool. I spent a block on it.
Spin the
Sometimes
block.
better than
And it's
no
like,
times.
and it was worth the block spin.
Yeah. And now my head is adjusted to where I can deal with this next person that I'm trying to figure out if this is the person for me or not.
Oh,
My
yeah.
head is completely clear. Like I done got this off. And it wasn't you. So it wasn't like I was thinking like, oh yeah, just the emotion of you while I'm doing this. It was somebody completely different. So now I can still go about this extra business like if I fuck with you.
I think so too. Some people
Like-
say they can't do it. I mean, some people can't. I'm not gonna say they say they can't. Some people can't, but I think you can shake
Just
that
let me-
off.
yeah,
You can
like-
scratch that itch. And
Once I know it's
go
not
back.
just a sexual thing for me with you, then I'm gonna see like I can pursue you in a deeper deeper balance than where we're at. Like the connection is deeper. If I can really take this next step with you.
Yeah, after we have sex for a while, we gotta not have sex for a little while for me to see if I really like you.
Yep. That's
What's a little while?
A week.
About a week. Cause
The period.
So you're
cause
gonna literally deprive her of some dick.
I
See
mean,
how
if
crazy
she,
she goes.
if she applied that pressure that she wants some dick that night, she's gonna get it. Yes,
And then we going back on strike.
but yeah, we going back on track.
Until tomorrow.
If you come to me like,
Until I
if
ready
you-
to have sex again.
yeah,
We going
if
back
we,
on track.
but if you get me to that point, like, okay,
She keep applying.
I gotta knock you off. Like,
Alright.
I'm gonna go ahead and do
I'm
it.
going ahead and
So how
try.
long? Good question.
That
How long?
shit gotta be that applied because all you gotta do is be like,
How long?
where the dick at? Where you at? Like, what are you doing?
Oh no, that don't.
Give me my dick. Like,
See, but no, I'm seeing like if we're in each other's
pressure
presence.
was
maybe
Like,
I
I'm thinking. I'm thinking about it deeper, like if I'm in your presence,
Yeah, no,
like on
pressure
a
would
regular
be like,
basis of being in your presence, like,
no.
and like we're kicking it, we're vibing to the point like it's not just a sexual thing for me, like
Yeah.
where
So, but then how long? Like she said.
I ain't putting no time on it, but it's like.
I don't want to have sex every single.
But I want to be. I want to.
I mean,
I want to be
that's what I'm
okay. I want to be okay, like chilling. Like.
But I can't say that because I mean everybody gets horny every single day. I want sex every day, but
Yeah.
like if I'm fucking with you to that point, like
Oh, that's
we don't need to have sex every day, and it's like I said, the connection is deeper than just sex. Like until she initiate, like nah, nigga, I need some dick. Like
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and we just go play the field. We go kick it.
So
Every
if
day
you-
is unrealistic, though. I'm sorry.
So if somebody,
we got shit to do.
I mean, I understand that, but you get horny every day. It don't matter what time of day it is.
I can still
Like
come. I don't need you.
that's fine.
So-
That's what I said. But at the end of the day, like you're going to like at that moment, whether you make yourself come or not, you're thinking about sex.
hey, you probably thinking about him. Man.
Yeah, like you're thinking about sex. So it's just like I get it, but I for me, whether I get it or not, I want sex every day. That's just me.
What you think, man? I can every day is hard. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
That's too much.
No.
for me.
I think it's too much. Too.
No, that's what I said. Whether I'm getting it or not, whether I'm
We
even
can chill.
up for sex, but
We can
it's,
chill.
you're not about to tell me
But ladies,
every day your dick doesn't get hard at some time of the day, or your pussy don't get wet at this time, some time of the day. You're not telling me that.
That's discharge.
Cut it out. Cut it out.
on that note,
Yeah,
let's
we
see.
out. Yeah, we
The name
out.
of this episode, pressure. You know what I'm saying? If she like that,
Sent to the spot.
apply pressure. Ladies, if you want to stop dealing with these sucker niggas, go ahead and find one that you really like and apply pressure. All right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely gave y'all the tea tonight.
On
Yeah.
what?
Oh, Steve Harvey
You know-
ass nigga.
Oh,